Good day everyone, my name is Navneet Anand from Vaisajka Local and Global. From Sydney to Tasmania and the beautiful city of Launceston. We thought, why not we go and talk to somebody who has achieved a high scale here in Launceston. So we got Deputy Mayor Gibson with us.
Welcome to Launceston.
And welcome to Vaisajka. Thank you so much for your time. The city is beautiful. Tell us the history of the town.
Look, being Australia's third oldest established city, Launceston is rich in heritage. We've got a population of around 60,000 people. We've got a vibrant community who love our heritage, who love our arts, and at the core is that passion for learning and creating a better future.
What I love about this city is this is very, very similar to the Queenstown in New Zealand with hills on one side, sunny, of course, a little chilly with the temperature as well. What's the demography of the city?
Look, the opportunity, I guess, for all manner of employment to be offered in the city of Launceston means we have a very diverse population. We are a city that prides itself on tourism. We're a city that prides itself on education. We're a city that prides itself on hospitality, and we're a city that prides itself on fine food and tourism. So obviously a very diverse population, lots of established professionals, lots of young families, and some mature people who choose to call Launceston home as well.
I happened to be on Seaport last night. The temperature was almost 1 degree or 2 degrees. In comparison to the Sydney, it was a bit chilly, but other than that, absolute fantastic food. And
that's our point of difference. Our beautiful climate means that we do have 4 seasons, sometimes 4 seasons in one day, but the opportunity, of course, to celebrate our produce, beautiful wine, beautiful beer, beautiful seafood, and of course wonderful fruit and vegetables.
Just being here less than 24 hours, I have already promised to my family to be back in the town soon. Talking about, where do you see 10 years ahead of now for Launceston?
I think the wonderful thing about Launceston is that we are just creating a nighttime economy at the moment. We're beginning to really capitalise on events, on culture, on the cultural sector. We have, of course, Australia's largest regional museum here with our art gallery and Inveresk site. And importantly, we've got so many events and so many attractions that are making for wonderful weekends away for interstaters. That matched with some outstanding sport means that it's the ideal location to come and spend a weekend away. What I think will continue to happen is that more and more interstaters will continue to want a sea change, and they will want to call Launceston and Tasmania home. So we really look forward to our population continuing to grow, but we also look forward to Launceston and Tasmania continuing to be that little point of difference with regard to the rest of Australia. We're a friendly bunch, we welcome people, we celebrate diversity, and we're a city of innovation and first.
Talking about sports, being born in India and having been living in Australia for the last 26 years, what I could see, Tasmania has produced a wonderful cricketers. That's what I love about it.
The home of Ricky Ponting.
Absolutely. We were talking about 10 years. If we talk about the short-term goals in next year or 2, where do we stand?
Look, I think Launceston is part of the city deal, and that means that all levels of government are working collaboratively to improve our city. It's fair to say that we do have significant disadvantage within our city, and that also means that there is opportunity to lift up and support members of our community who need a hand, who need guiding in the right direction to find opportunities in housing, opportunities in education, and in opportunities of transport and access. That being aside, we also have opportunities to really celebrate what it is that makes us different. So we look forward to strengthening our different sectors, we look forward to strengthening our nighttime economy, and we look forward to strengthening those things that make Launceston different to the rest of Australia.
The best thing I loved about the city, the people were so welcoming.
That's right.
People were so welcoming. What's on your wish list?
Well, I think what you just said there is so important. Launceston is all about the people who make it special, the people who make it unique, who make it warm and inviting, the young people that call Launceston home, and those people that contribute to make this an incredible community to live.
Beautiful.
The wonderful clock there. So on my wish list for the future of Launceston is to celebrate the people, to strengthen our economy, to ensure that everyone has a place to call home, to strengthen the opportunity for education and employment, and importantly to continue to put Launceston on the destination map for places to visit.
If you have to give a message, whoever wants to make Launceston home, what would be your message for the people who want to make Launceston as home?
My message is a simple one, that Launceston is a welcoming, inclusive, inviting city. It's the ideal time to make Launceston home or a place for study, the opportunity to meet new friends, to celebrate everything that Northern Tasmania has to offer with incredible food, incredible people, and an outstanding climate that makes for a wonderful time.
You know, talking about study, I visited one of the college, a private RTO in the city itself called Australian Federation College. Beautiful facility. I think they're offering some of the hospitality courses and a few more. They're coming up as well. How do you see international students to be settling up in the city of Launceston?
Of course, Launceston is open for students, and prior to COVID we had a very significant number of international students, and we look forward as the borders continue to open to welcoming international students into our city. We're a really welcoming, inclusive city. We're a city that is a city of learning and that values the diversity and strengths that international students bring. So we say, come to Launceston, study and make Launceston home.
You know, I regret that why did not I come to Launceston earlier, but it's never too late.
Lifelong learning.
Lifelong learning.
Yes.
Look, for all the international students who wish to come to this city, trust me, people are very, very welcoming. Thank you so much.
A pleasure.
Thank you.
One-stop answer to your Australian education and visa matters. Gemco Sydney. Dream big, achieve big.